If you want to know the best comedy movies, you should definitely watch our picks for the best ones of the 1990s.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I just do this all the time. Hi yeah!
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 10. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, 1998.
This is Bat Country.
Hot damn, I never rode in a convertible before!
Is that right?
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is a 1998 psychedelic satirical black comedy road film directed by Terry Gilliam and stars Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro. The movie is a psychedelic trip following journalist Raoul Duke and lawyer Dr. Gonzo, who drive from LA to Las Vegas on a drug binge. While normally trying to craft new stories, including topics like drug abuse, they now seem to fall deeper and deeper into surreal other worlds and lose touch with reality.
We had 2 bags of grass, 75 pellets of mescaline, 5 sheets of high-powered blotter acid, a salt shaker half full of cocaine, a whole galaxy of multicolored uppers, downers, screamers, laughers, also a quarter tequila, quarter rum, case of beer, pint of raw ether, 2 dozen amyls.
Number 9. As Good as It Gets, 1997.
But somebody out there knows what it's like to be in here.
Oh God, this is like a nightmare.
As Good as It Gets follows the lives of Melvin Udile, an antisocial best-selling author, Simon Bishop, a gay artist, and Carol Connolly, a waitress with a very ill son. The heartwarming movie manages to impress the audience with its brilliant screenplay and phenomenal acting. Released in 1997, it stars Jack Nicholson, Helen Hunt, and Greg Kinnear in lead roles. It was directed by the brilliant James L. Brooks and won 2 Academy Awards for Best Actor and Best Actress.
Oh, come on, just a couple of questions. How hard is that? How do you write women so well?
I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability.
Number 8. Being John Malkovich, 1999.
Malkovich, 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 Malkovich.
Being John Malkovich is a 1999 fantasy comedy film directed by Spike Jonze and stars John Cusack, Cameron Diaz, and Catherine Keener, with John Malkovich as himself. Smart, funny, and highly original, the premise of this movie is as easy as it is brilliant. What if a normal guy with money problems accidentally entered the mind of a superstar? This is exactly what happens to Craig Schwartz, a file clerk of a large office building. But when things take unexpected turns, he soon finds himself on a wild trip through a star's psyche.
I don't know anything about the girl, man. She could be like a fucking witch or something.
That's even better. Hot lesbian witches. Think about it. It's fucking genius.
Number 7. Rushmore, 1998.
Never in my wildest imagination did I ever dream I would have sons like these.
Rushmore is a 1998 coming-of-age comedy drama film directed by Wes Anderson and stars Jason Schwartzman, Olivia Williams, Bill Murray, and Brian Cox. Rushmore is the hilarious chronicle of 1 year of the life of Max Fisher, a basically perfect student at a prestigious school who gives it all to be the best. But his interests seem to shift when falling for the first-grade teacher. But things become intense when his tycoon mentor begins an affair with her, resulting in a war between Max and his former friend.
Come work for me.
What do you mean?
I mean, I could use someone like you.
Look, I may not be rich, Mr. Bloom. My father may only be a doctor, but we manage.
Number 6. Office Space, 1999.
I just stare at my desk, but it looks like I'm working. I do that for probably another hour after lunch, too.
Office Space is a 1999 black comedy film written and directed by Mike Judge and stars Ron Livingston, Jennifer Aniston, Gary Cole, and Stephen Root. With sharply written dialogue and hilarious ideas, Office Space is a refreshing take on its genre. As we follow Peter, a tech company employee suffering through days that seem to get worse and worse, we experience his perspective on frustrating workspaces. But everything will change after an incident with a therapist that leaves him in an everlasting state of trance.
Every single day of my life has been worse than the day before it. So that means that every single day that you see me, that's on the worst day of my life.
What about today? Is today the worst day of your life?
Yeah.
Wow, that's messed up.
Number 5. Groundhog Day, 1993.
Un peu chaque matin.
You speak French.
Groundhog Day is a 1993 fantasy comedy film directed by Harold Ramis and stars Bill Murray, Andie MacDowell, and Chris Elliott. For many people, life seems like it repeats itself over and over again, with more and more depressing day-to-day routines. But for egocentric media reporter Phil Connors, this becomes true hell when one specific day repeats itself forever, without any chance of escaping it. Now Connors must accept that his egoistic lifestyle is maybe the only thing holding him back.
I don't worry about anything anymore.
What makes you so special? Everybody worries about something.
Well, that's exactly what makes me so special. I don't even have to floss.
Number 4. The Truman Show, 1998.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new Mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mountain Nicaragua, no artificial sweeteners.
What the hell are you talking about?
The Truman Show is a 1998 science fiction comedy drama film directed by Peter Way and stars Jim Carrey, Laura Linney, Noah Emmerich, and Natasha McElhone. Truman Burbank is a normal man, living in a normal town, and is happy with his life. But the place he lives is, in fact, a big studio with hidden cameras everywhere, and he has no idea about how he's exploited. Until one day he finds out that his world is limited in a small Hollywood film set. How will he react?
Tell me what's happening!
Well, you're having a nervous breakdown. That's what's happening.
You're part of this, aren't you?
Roman! Meryl! You are scaring me!
Number 3. Forrest Gump, 1994.
What's wrong with your lip? I was born with big gums, sir. Yeah, well, you better tuck that in. Gonna get that caught on a tripwire.
Forrest Gump is a 1994 comedy drama film directed by Robert Zemeckis and stars Tom Hanks, Robin Wright, Gary Sinise, McKelty Williamson, and Sally Field. The story follows Forrest Gump, a slow-witted but kind-hearted man from Alabama who witnesses and unwittingly influences several defining historical events in the 20th century United States. The movie won 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actor for Tom Hanks, and was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry as being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant.
He got me invested in some kind of fruit company. And so then I got a call from him saying we don't have to worry about money no more. And I said, that's good. One less thing.
Number 2. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, 1998.
Jesus, Tom. Do these work? Dunno. They look nice, though, don't they? I rather like them.
Oh, that's top of the list of priorities, that is.
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels is a 1998 crime comedy film written and directed by Guy Ritchie and stars Jason Fleming, Dexter Fletcher, Nick Moran, Jason Statham, and Vinnie Jones. The story follows a self-confident young card sharp who loses £500,000 to a powerful crime lord after a crooked card game. To pay off his debts, he and his 3 friends decide to rob a gang who happen to be operating out of the flat next door. Can the plan get any worse?
Got some bad news for you, John.
What the fuck?
You mind your language in front of the boy.
Jesus Christ!
That includes blasphemy as well.
Before we unveil movie number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Guys!
Fellas.
Pack her ass, my good man. Time to kick back, drink some beers, and smoke some weed.
Done poisoning the youth for today, huh?
Hell's yes, whatever that means. Now it's time to head over to Atlantic, drink some beers, get ripped, and hopefully get laid.
$179.
Paid a good man.
Tell me, man, how's this year's crop of freshman chicks looking?
Wood, you're gonna end up in jail sometime really soon. I know that. Fact.
No, man. No, man, I'll tell you. Yeah. That's what I love about these high school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age.
Number 1. The Big Lebowski, 1998.
I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude.
The Big Lebowski is a 1998 crime comedy film written and directed by Joel and Ethan Coen and stars Jeff Bridges, John Goodman, Julianne Moore, Steve Buscemi, and John Turturro. Often considered the best Coen brothers movie and quite often amongst list of the best movies of all time, The Big Lebowski is the completely absurd story of stupid mistakes and accidents, leading to an even more absurd domino effect. When a lazy guy is mistaken for another person, a roller coaster of sex, pot, and angry Russians begins.
Chinaman is not the preferred nomenclature. Asian American, please.
Walter, this isn't a guy who built the railroads here. This is a guy...
What the fuck are you...
Walter, he peed on my rug.
He peed on the dude's rug.
Donnie, you're out of your element. Dude, the Chinaman is not the issue here.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular movie in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.